talk about your mindset. Honestly, is network marketing your primary or your secondary focus in life? And if it's secondary, can you expect to succeed if it stays secondary? In my opinion, it cannot. You cannot expect to have massive success if this is something you do in between the other stuff that you're focused on.
Network marketing brings out the entrepreneur in you, and this is the era of where we are. Ralph Waldo Emerson calls it the age of self-reliance. It brings that out of you. And
what's your mindset? Are you thinking like an employee or you're thinking like an entrepreneur? Now here's the question for your notes. What can you do between now and a year from now to improve your mindset? Who can you get around? What coaching can you engage in? What mentors can you access? What books do you need to read? What programs do you need to listen to? What events do you need to attend? What needs to happen for a breakthrough? How can you learn, number one? Got it? Number two, can you expect to learn at a rapid pace if you're surrounded by people who are constantly trying to pull you down?
Now. So I just think there are a lot of haters out there who really don't understand the industry and say, oh, it's a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a pyramid. Now, first of all, everything in our lives is a pyramid. Everything, from the White House on down to the Congress, to the Senate. I used to serve in the Ohio legislature. It's a structure that provides coaching and that has revealed years ago there's no secret to success. There's a system to success. And no matter what organization you become a part of, the system works if you work it. If you don't work it, it won't work. But it works if you work it. And that's one four-letter word that most people don't like. They're not willing to work.
You need to spend less time with people who are not pushing you in the direction of your dream. And then you need to invest every minute you possibly can with people who will not allow you to play small. For people who will be your friend in the business, people who will be your coach or your mentor in the business, people who will push you. There's nothing stopping you from doing it but you. You need people in your life that'll say that. Have the courage to say that to your face and then won't back away when you say, hey, mind your own business. That's what you need in your life. You need people who will not let you hide from the world. Because that's what people do. They hide from the world. And guess what? Saddest thing in the world for me is seeing you here ready, excited, ready to take on the world. And then you go home and life starts to do its thing. It gets in the way. And pretty soon you snap your fingers and a year's gone by. Just like that. Bam. Gone. I don't want to see you lose that.
And there are people who will be presented with an opportunity, who know that they could be laid off at any moment, who know that there's no such thing as job security, who know that them keeping their job has nothing to do with how good they are. And yet and still, they'll go to work and have knots in their stomachs, hoping when they open up an email that they have not been told this is your last day. They'll go to work hoping there's not a security guard standing by their desk with a box and say, empty your things in here and take them to the front door and escort them to the parking lot. They go in there hoping it doesn't happen. Why? Because they don't want to do the work. It's an aversion to most people's spirit.
You're worth it. If you're going to play big, surround yourself with people who are going to do it. Clear the decks of all the distractions that have maybe helped you create your identity, but they haven't served you. Let somebody else mow the lawn. Let somebody else wash the floors. Let somebody else do the things that you've been filling up your little to-do list. You know what robs people of more success than anything else? Their little to-do lists. I should do this and this and this and this and this, and that list never goes away, and their dreams never become reality.